MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Yu Darvish is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
So striding forward now, number 4. He will lead this one off today. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game, dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
Right, if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire. Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
now move over to first. The 2-2. Runner goes per second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with the 1-1.
Nope.
And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Joey Votto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in, Joey Votto, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
The set and the 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Two down, runners at first and second. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Reds strand a couple. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
At the plate, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
No strike.
Here comes the 1-0.
Here we go.
Count even now at 1-1. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Jason Hayward.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Here we go. Ball
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. Man at first for him following the one-out single. As a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hayward, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering it that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Gray sets. Here it comes.
1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball well outside. That misses 2-0. Two men are on with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Castellanos will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Still no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Stepping into the box, Jesse Winker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 delivery. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box, Kurt Casale. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Coming to the plate now, Sonny Gray. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. Kipnis on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home.
Hey.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is the center fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 8 home runs and 30 RBIs. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Line drive to center field. Number 4 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now, Darvish.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Castellanos is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 4, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's through first and hustling for second. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That's wide, 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Pitch is popped up, and oh, this one drops. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
No.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Fouled away. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
0-1, here it comes. Fouled off. Three runs already home here. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
This is skied into short left center. Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball. Down.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball. That's inside.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3 balls and a strike to the Reds' left fielder. Two out with the man at first. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now back.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So stepping in, Kirk Casale, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0. Is a heater in there for a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That's popped up. Baez into shallow center. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Reds lead this one 3-1.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
Leading
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
First offering on its way. Javier Baez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Votto, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. Into the bleachers and gone. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. Number 22 on the year, and the Cubs have come back to tie it at 3.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The batter.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras.
Contreras.
Will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Down and away, ball one. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. 19th home run for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate.
Anthony
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
That's a
Up
ball.
top, it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Strike taken up in the zone. Still only 1 out in the inning. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled away. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Called strike 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 4 and the Reds 3. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Sonny Gray.
The pitcher, number 54, Sonny Gray.
From the stretch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Liner towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Stepping in now, number 4, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's one on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Mike Moustakas.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next, the dangerous power threat, Mike Moustakas. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. That's inside.
A ball and a strike.
Without 1-1.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled off. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Reds go down quietly. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Ian Happ.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Settling in now, Jason Kipnis, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And that's too high, ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Yu Darvish. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. On to Votto, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
And that brings up Javi Baez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-1.
Down to 3-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason.
Riding in once again, Jason Hayward. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand a couple, and it remains a 4-3 game. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
He's set, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Line to the right side. Hayward is there, and he has it for the out. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. To the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The 1-1 home.
Ball.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
In is Joey Votto now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. 2-2. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up. Into the 5th inning, they could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the plate right here. He doesn't have a great feel for his breaking stuff. Maybe he hangs something.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now 6-4. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Row. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Trevor McGill is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Kurt Casale. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Inside and low, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit sharply on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
In now, Sonny Gray. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Slide and a stop by Baez. How about that? But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Cubs 4. Here's Chris Bryant now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Ball one strike.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Jose De Leon takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Wilson Contreras will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
Popped him up. Galvis ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Sliding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, Sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Runners on first with one down. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. The 0-1. And there's ball one.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Comes set, now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for the Cubs. They trail it here 6-4. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 4. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Number 4.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And it's fouled away. High in the air out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Now in the box, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here's the 2-1 home. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
3-2 pitch. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So a runner at first now with one away, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. From the belt, the pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Suarez, left field and carrying well. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 35 now on the season. And they double him up. It's 8-4. Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. To the plate now, Joey Votto. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And 2-2.
Come on, Blue, open your eyes.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Through 5 1/2, it's the Reds 8 and the Cubs 4. Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting a front foot down. No one's getting a barrel to the baseball.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1. That's ball two.
1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Victor Caratini will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A ball and a strike now. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. This one's into the bleachers and gone. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Rose, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just
Now
absolutely
batting,
smoking the
third
baseball right now.
Red.
Into the box now, Chris
Ryan.
Bryant. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The 0-1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7-8-9 due up to start the 7th, and this is now an 8-7 ball game. Alec Mills is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 the count. Pitch on the way. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Count still full, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Casale.
Digging in, Kurt Casale. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed.
Count 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Nobody out, runner on first. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Travis Jankowski will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Travis Jankowski.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball that now. Come on.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike three.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate, number 4, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. Inside corner called a strike 1 and 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. No hits to this point. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
The 2-0 on the way. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the Reds 9 and the Cubs 7. Robert Stevenson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Robert Stevenson.
Wilson Contreras will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch of the at-bat. On a line, that's a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but foul. Outside, 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Called strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Kyle Schwarber, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
In there for strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. One and one to Schwarber. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Here's the 2-1.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Here now the 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Stepping up now, Ian Happ. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
A runner on first with 2 away. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Once again, a 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Second baseman, Jason.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Set. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 9-9 ball game.
Well, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Michael Lorenzen takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. David Bodie will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
David Bodie.
Just a tick behind for a strike. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Bodie brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 9-9. Jeremy Jeffress has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's that.
Right side, hit hard. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The right fielder, number 2.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
So now to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Popped up. Rizzo has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19. Joey.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball that's outside.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. To second for 1 on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 9-9. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball that's inside.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-1 home.
Yeah, that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Here now the 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled away. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Again, another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Red Ryan.
So a runner at first now with one away, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
0-1 the count. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner back safely. The 0-1. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Number 40.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
In now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1 offering, and he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 9-9. Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Freddie Galvis.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And he makes the throw to first. Galvis is retired, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Ready once again, Jesse Winker. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Swing and a line drive. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box now, Kurt Casale, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. In to score is the runner from first.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Tucker Barnhart.
Strike taken up in the zone. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Barnhart hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Number 4 is on deck. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Full count still. The next 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, number 4.
Kyle Ryan enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 56, Kyle Ryan.
Number 4 will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. From the stretch, Ryan is adjusting to the new normal, as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Strike 2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Mike Moustakas. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. A ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing, and Mustaka sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Lifted the other way to left center. Happ is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Reds 10 and the Cubs 9. Nick Senzel remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field.
For the Reds. Now playing left field.
Raisel Iglesias comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shot toward right center, and it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So digging in now, Ian Happ. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch.
Look out, 21.
Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Nobody out, runner on first. Still 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
So striding in, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the tying run is going to score from second, and we are right back to where we started.
You know,
Now
D-Ron,
back.
today's
The
game,
pitcher.
it's not easy
Hi-oh.
scoring in the late innings, so that RBI
Hi-yeah.
base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Matt Bowman comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Albert Almora will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Albert Almora.
Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Up next.
Good read there at second base to know he can make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Runners breaking for the plate. Squeeze attempt misses. And he is a sitting duck after the pitch out. They had that one sniffed out well as he is out trying to score. Now the 2-1.
That's inside.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this is down. And that should do it. And the Cubs have walked it off this afternoon.
And you know, these guys take their cue from their manager. He doesn't panic, so they don't panic. They just put those hard hats on and then go to work. They manufactured a couple of runs, and this game is theirs. That was a fun game.
As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Jason Hayward. Strike a pose, he's our tops player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stop. Chat.
11-10 is the end of the line in this score. Chicago put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Kyle Ryan earns his third win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Reds, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.